Well, hey! Do you like Girl Scout cookies? You do. I know you do. Today we're going to make a Samoa cheesecake after the Girl Scout cookie. Also, happy Friday. Hello. Well, I don't know if it's Friday when I'm filming this and posting it. I don't know what day it is for you that you're watching. So, happy day. Oh, happy day. So I made one of these already, and then I was like, wait, my YouTube family might like to know this. So let's make some cheesecake. I have 4 bricks, 4 8-ounce bricks of Philadelphia full-fat cream cheese, softened in here, with a 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar. We're gonna whisk that up. I make 50 different flavors of cheesecake. And a common question I get all the time is, does it have to be full-fat cream cheese? Yes. I mean, the texture and the taste are affected. If you really want to do a third less fat, you can. But like, you're gonna eat cheesecake, you might as well freaking enjoy it. All right, this is all whisked together. Yes, I choose to do this all by hand because that way you don't overmix. If you put it on a mixer, there's a good chance I'll overmix it. 4 eggs. I know, a small fortune, but we need them. All right, hands have been washed, now we're gonna put on the gloves. So the base of this cheesecake is caramel. It's a caramel cheesecake. The crust is what I do for my chocolate crust, which is already made. It is a 50-50 mix of crushed Oreos and ground chocolate Teddy Grahams. So you do a cup of that mixture with half a stick of melted butter, press that into your pan, bake it at 350 for 12 minutes. Okay, so our eggs are in here. Now we need to make it caramel. So there's some different ways you can make it caramel. A way that I have done it and like it is using a jarred caramel. Jarred caramel, not like a caramel sundae sauce, because that's not gonna be the right texture. A jarred caramel, warm it up a little. I would do 1/3 cup of that and add it in. Or you can do something that I have done, and I have gone to this, and I'm using this Loran caramel emulsion. And I add about a tablespoon of that in, and it is excellent. But either way, you're gonna get a good caramel flavor. So I've got the eggs in here. Let's add our caramel and give it a whisk. All right, it's just incorporated. 3/4 cup milk, something 2% or higher. You want a little fat in it. And then 1 cup of sour cream. This can be reduced fat if you want, because I find that that doesn't make nearly the same amount of difference. Now with these 2 ingredients, whisk them together. Our final ingredient is apparently quite a controversial one from videos I've posted on other platforms, but it's going to be 1/4 cup flour, or you can do 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. This just helps set it, and obviously it's cooking long enough that you don't have to worry about that. This is honestly the base, like New Yorkish style cheesecake recipe that I use. I did not create the recipe, but I have been making it this way for years, and I sell several cheesecakes a week and make 50 flavors. So you make it however you want. I'm just sharing what I like to do. Let's switch our whisk for our spatula because we're ready to transfer it onto the crust. Here's my cheesecake setup. I do a big pan. I do a 12-inch cake pan because we're going to put water in here. And if I put the crust inside the cake pan, it can't get to it and make the bottom soggy. We don't like a soggy bottom. So, crust is done. You can see that, there it is. Now we're just going to gently pour our filling over top. The water bath helps it to cook evenly and to not crack. Then you are going to bake this cheesecake for 40 minutes on 350. Then you're going to leave the oven door closed and turn off the oven and leave it in there for a half an hour. Then you are going to crack the oven door for a half an hour. Then you are going to open it up and let it sit at room temperature for about an hour and a half, and then pop it in the fridge to set before you do anything else. What up? Welcome back. It's the next day because I like my cheesecakes to sit a full night, overnight, and set. And now we're going to top this. So if you used jarred caramel in your cheesecake, or you made your own, use some of that same caramel on top here. I am going to be using some of the toaated sauce. We're just going to give it a little drizzle. This just helps the coconut stick. Plus, of course, there's caramel in Samoa. I am going to just spread it out a little. I have toasted off some shredded coconut, put it in an oven, 325, I don't know, maybe 12 minutes, but watch it. Give it a little shoosh around. Put it back in. It looks like this. I'm going to evenly sprinkle this over top, and then we will drizzle it and make it gorgeous. I brought you down a little lower so you could see it better. When you're putting on the coconut, give it a little press down so it's nice and even, and it's going to adhere to that caramel underneath. Now we get to make it just aesthetically really pretty and look like the Girl Scout cookie. So, caramel sauce, chocolate sauce, in whatever form you would like, just enough that you can do nice, thin, pretty drizzle. So your chocolate sauce may need to be warm depending on what you're using. I am going to start going left to right with the caramel. One of the things that makes the Samoa look so pretty is that the drizzles go opposite of each other, so you get to see both. All right, caramel's on. Now chocolate will go up and down. I always toast more coconut than I think I'll need because I do a Samoa bundt cake. This time of year, I do coconut lime cookies. Oh, I should do a video on that for y'all. And they all use toasted coconut. So this is it. You can slice and enjoy from here. I pop mine in the fridge for maybe another like 10 minutes or so, just to let these like set and adhere again, and then slice away. But there she is. Girl Scout cookies, Samoa cheesecake, coconut caramel chocolatey goodness.